But you're in here now. Get your mind off of out there. This is your reality now.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Hello everybody, Harvey Talks Prison here. I was thinking when I was in prison, first got to prison, this didn't happen too much when I, later on, but you know, I thought about places like this and the farm and this whole area, you know, in the Ozarks. These old heads told me, don't be thinking about the streets too much. You know, once in a while it's okay, maybe get a letter or visit, whatever. But you're in here now. Get your mind off of out there. This is your reality now. And so eventually that happened, you know. And but I remember certain things in prison would remind me of something out here, you know. It may be the way the sun came up or the way the sun set. It reminded me of something out here. Eventually it was like a distant memory, almost like a dream, you know. The real world was like a fantasy, I guess you could say. And so when I got out, I first came back to this area, I was shocked. I was expecting it to look like it did, and it don't, you know. Well, some of it does, but a lot of it has changed. Like Rolla, we was in Rolla yesterday, and Rolla, Missouri has changed so much. I mean, a lot of same places there, but there's a lot that has changed. New businesses, town has gotten bigger. And also people I didn't see that came to see me while I was in prison, friends of mine and stuff. I expected them to look, when I got out, to look the same, you know. That's when I left. That wasn't the case. So then you got to readjust, you know. Your mind has to change that things have changed. Now, the town I went to school in, Newburgh, we made some footage of that already, and we're going to probably do some more of like the school where I went to school and stuff at. The town itself has gotten smaller in some ways. You know, when I left, the population was 700 something, now it's like 400 something. But it still looks the same. But there's a lot of, like I took some footage up here of the neighbor's farm and stuff. It looks pretty much the same. But you gotta, when you get out, after doing a long period of time, it really messes with your mind, you know. And every time I come back here, we live like 100-some miles from here. Every time I come back here, I always see something that's different, you know. But people don't realize, people who have never been in prison, they don't realize the effect it has on people. You know, what they're going through when they get out, and the changes. People growing up and not going to prison or anything, they see changes, but they see a little bit at a time. They see this here, maybe 1 year, this changes here another year. It changes a little bit over time. Somebody goes to prison, they don't see these changes over time, and they come out and bam, it's all changed. But like I said, our farm, I said this in another video, I think. When I first got out and we first saw it, I almost had tears in my eyes. You know, I was expecting fields of hay and corn, hills covered with trees, which they still were. But the fields had all grown up because, you know, it's just my cousin there. He's 70-some years old, and he can't take care of that farm, you know. and plus some of it had been sold to the conservation. So there was a lot of, it was just strange, you know, it's like unrecognizable. But anyway, that's what I got for you today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are